So we're at the end of the car park and you'll see an obvious path leading up onto the tour. I must say straight away, if you bring kids here, please keep them close. Many years ago when I was here, I was on the lower part of the rocks looking for more rock art and just generally having a look around, and some guy fell from above and fell from about 20 feet above me. Luckily he was okay, got rushed off to a hospital, but didn't suffer any serious injuries, and he was very lucky because he landed between two car-sized boulders. So if you come here, please keep your kids close by. Same goes for dogs, obviously. Just making his way up the tour again. It is a bit of a maze, this place. There's many different paths to the different levels and many different features. It's probably going to be a long-ish video, this one. So the first thing you'll come to is on your left, and it's a natural cave, but it's been carved through, so you can go through there. I don't think you can maybe just see the spot of light at the other end there. So you can go through, but you're going to have to keep your head low. There's no danger really in there other than banging your head, so it's okay to let the kids go through. You can see the holes that have been cut for footholds. You can go up that way, but I don't recommend it. Steps cut here. This was all done by the Reverend Thomas Eyre, who was a local man. He was also a practicing Druid. He was responsible for all the carvings up here. Not the purported Bronze Age Neolithic art, which I shall show you shortly, but the other modern carvings, the caves, the benches, all these steps, they were all the work of Thomas Eyre. So still just looking around. This is the edge where you should be very careful. If you go through that tunnel, that's where you come out. It's not difficult to do. We've got a cave in there. There was another of Thomas Eyre's workings. You can see how all this has been chiseled out. You can see the pick marks. So it's an overhang. This is the edge. The guy fell down. And as you can see, it's very, very high. The part where he fell is about 20 feet. But the problem is, you come up here, you're looking at the caves, walking along there, taking all that in, and what you don't see, as the edge goes along, is that. And if you go down that, in fact it's more than 20 feet, it's a good 35-40 feet. Another one of the caves. Steps up there, but it leads to a dead end, unless you're a climber. So we're going to go back and go up to the next level. So back around, keeping the caves to our right, and we're going to go up these steps. That leads into the tunnel that you can go through. So making us way up more steps, and the very interesting feature here is that rock. Now I don't think I'm going to be able to do this alone. Let me see if I can prop. Let's have a look what we've got. Sorry for just messing around, but no, it's not going to work. but that is a rocking stone. If you come to this far end of it and press down on this, I will rock it and then stand back. Just see it's still moving. Please don't go being crazy with it, I should knock it off its balance. Stunning views out there. Obviously be careful again, because it's a good 10 or 15 feet. I really can't emphasise how important it is to keep your kids very close by on here. We could have come up those steps from the level below. Down there is the level where the caves are. You can get through any one of these onto the next level. And this is where you're going to find more of the carvings. A shelter cut out there, almost like a bus stop. And walk along. Yeah, the story behind Thomas Eyre, as we come up to the first lot of rock art, steps carved, is he was caught doing his druidry stuff and the local church weren't happy at all. And he basically ended up with him building a new church as some kind of appeasement, and then they allowed him to carry on his practices. There's an armchair he carved, or a settee, sofa, whatever you like to call it. Apologies for the bad light, I am under tree cover, there's nothing I can do about it. So the first piece of genuine Neolithic rock art is on this way. There's lots of examples on here, I'm not going to be able to get through them all today. So if you follow these, so you've got the chair there, it's these rocks in front. You can't help but see this slidey thing going down, I don't know what it was. So if you get up onto the top here, you've got a cup and ring mark. I don't have water with me to help pick it out, as I wasn't supposed to be coming here, we were just passing by. And I said I'll call in and get a video. The light's really not conducive to showing rock art, but I have no water with me. Highlight it. So there's looking around. I believe there are more cup marks on a rock down there, just through the trees there. You can follow the path down. We're going to go and do that now, if I can get down here without breaking my neck. Oh, sorry for wobbly cam. I'm trying to do this in one take so I don't have to edit it. So we've come down past down the steps, past the armchair. We're continuing straight down. These are reportedly cup marks as well, but I'm not 100% sure. They do look good, but I can't tell you for 100% that they are cup marks. So now I have to find a way down here to the section where there are there's 3 examples of cup and ring marks. So as you come down the level, I think they're more modern. As you come down a level, you'll see this big rock. I don't think I'm going to get the best of the rock art. There's a cup mark up on that rock out there. In fact, let's see if I can quickly do that as well. My 53-year-old bones don't like this. Well, you have to bear with me while I try and scramble up. I'm not as nimble as I once was. So there we are. Cup mark there. And what we're going to do next is try and get on top, whoops, of that, because that's where the best of the rock art is. Firstly, I've got to get back down. Oh, there we go. Another place you could shelter in bad weather. Please bear with me because a little slip and slide there. I'm not sure if you can pick it out, but there's a circle of cup marks. Goes around there. Probably see that one best. Right, I've got to scramble up on top one-handed, so bear with me. Very mossy. So, if you can see that lovely cup and ring mark there, just along the ridge, we have what I call the running man. So you can see the obvious ring there with the cup. This looks like some kind of arm to me, a weird leg. Obviously I have no idea what it was meant to represent. And then just beside that, another cup and ring mark. That's it for this area. There's also a kind of sunwheel design. And I'll go and track that down now. I'm going to stop the video till I get there because it's just going back past stuff you've already seen.